Hey guys, it's Sunday. Let me get my glasses. Okay, sorry about that. Since this cataract surgery, I'm really sensitive to light. As you can tell, it's a cloudy day, so it's not like I've got a lot of sunlight, but it hurts my eyes when I come out in it. And also it helps a little bit because I've only had one eye done. And the thing with that is I am nearsighted in my bad eye, and I am farsighted in my new eye. So I have a problem with depth. You know, I'm really good with driving, telling distances and things like that. It's stuff at close range when I get ready to pick something up. Sometimes I'll reach and end up an inch or so short. But anyway, it is 37 degrees, finally, above freezing. Most all the snow and ice is melted. You might see a little bit around the building right there and stuff, you know. The mulch pile has really broke down pretty good this year. We've got some stuff that's kind of large sticks that we'll probably end up pulling out of there, but that soil is just really good. There's not a lot there, but there's some there. And haven't got to the grapevines yet this year to see what's going on with them. I think they did pretty good last year. I think this was my second year for them, but they actually made it down the trellis wires. So I'm hoping this year they'll come up with something on there that I can work on them and get them up to this height here by this next summer. Of course, most of you saw my blackberries. I haven't got out here and cleaned this up yet either, but I will be doing so, and we'll kind of see how that goes. They did great last year, and hopefully this year they'll do just as good. I hope. I've got probably, gosh, I don't know, 5 gallons or more in there. I probably about 5 gallons, I guess, in the freezer still. And I'm planning on making some blackberry jam. I've just been kind of hesitant because I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do with all them seeds, and I just really didn't want all the seeds in it, but I don't really have any way to separate the seeds. But it's kind of drizzling out here right now, but it's really nice. And I know I've been doing these little vlog things, and I've kind of enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have. One reason why I'm doing this, guys, is I love you guys out there on YouTube for watching my channel and stuff like that, but this is kind of an archive for my family. After I lost my father, I realized how important it is to have things, or for your children to have things after you're gone. And what I've been doing is I was really concerned about losing my YouTube channel if anything was to ever happen to me. And I've given all the codes and everything, or I've written all the codes down and everything in my safe, so that way if my daughter or someone wants to, get on my channel and look around or something like that, they can. But what I've also done is I bought external hard drives. I bought one probably, well, I put a lot on my computer when I got my computer after it crashed about probably, I guess it was 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, when that computer crashed and I had to get another one. But I noticed I was filling it up really quick with these videos, and you can do that really quick with videos like this, especially when normally when I'm doing a video, there may be 45 minutes to an hour of footage, and I edit it down usually to about 2 or 3 minutes, something like that. Some of them are 5 or 6. It depends on what it is and what you're doing. If you're trying to show how to can potatoes, it takes a little bit longer than 2 minutes to do it and do it properly. So, but what I did was I went ahead and bought me one external hard drive that was 1 terabyte, and I have just about filled that thing up. Just about filled it up. It's got a red line on it for storage. So I went out and bought one that was 2 terabytes. And hopefully this will last me a long time. That 1 terabyte, I transferred a lot of data from it to the 2 terabyte. But what I'm planning on doing is if I keep going with this and are able to do it and live to do it for another few 4, 5, 6, 7 years, or maybe 10, hopefully, it'd be nice. Then every time I fill up a external hard drive, I'll be able to take the hard drive, place it in my safe, and then the finished actual video that I make on Movie Maker will be on that hard drive. So all the kids would have to do is just plug it up to the computer, and they would have all the data if they did lose the YouTube channel or something like that. So anyway, it's kind of like documenting your life, I guess. Wouldn't it have been just ironic, or wouldn't it have been something else, I should say, that if back in the days of you know, the old Western days, if they'd had YouTube, or if they'd even had just the piece of equipment I'm holding in my hand right now, that we could have seen actual film footage of people and how they lived. You never know. I mean, you just never know. I mean, we watch footage of stuff that's 100 years old in pictures and things like this. So, you know, there's no telling what it's going to be like in the future, but this would be pretty neat. And actually, all of you out there that make these kind of channels, it's going to be really historic. I mean, you know, why wouldn't it not be that, you know, 80 to 100 years from now, in school, a history teacher is using some of the footage that is found on YouTube to explain how people lived and what was going on. And who knows what this country will be like 100 years from now. We're actually a very young country, and you guys, I hope that you realize that. I think about that quite often, that we're really, as a country, we're like a teenager. And I don't know if you remember how you were when you were a teenager, but you made a lot of mistakes. I know I did. And this country has done so. And it's just because we're learning. And we started our own country. We started our own rules. This is the way we're going to do things. People are going to try those rules, as we've seen recently, and try to change them to fit their own needs. But hopefully, as a government, as a democracy, we will all work together to stop that from happening. Even as a democracy, as all, you know, we the people, we've made some mistakes on things that we've done. We know that. So anyway, so this was just a short one. I wanted to do it today. We had been out to town and picked some things up for the business. We usually go to Sam's sometimes on Sundays because it's not so busy, and we can pick up things that we need at the business, like, you know, office supplies and stuff like that. We went out and had lunch, me and Mom and Tina, and now we're back home, and it is about 2:30 in the afternoon, and it's just so nice outside that I wasn't freezing to death. I thought I'd walk out here with the little GoPro. I know it's raining on it, but that's okay. It's a GoPro. But let's hope that it's not getting all over the front of the lens. I don't think it will. I think this thing has such a fisheye look lens to it that you wouldn't probably see it hardly if a fly landed on the lens. But anyway, guys, thank you again so much for watching. And my buddy Jay Noel, I'm not going to do a spring dance out here at the garden, but I am looking forward to breaking ground this year and trying to put in some tomatoes again. Some years my tomatoes do fantastic, some years they don't do anything. But what's weird is it doesn't really matter. It's not me. I know that it's not, because if mine doesn't do good, my neighbor's doesn't do good, and the guy down the street, his doesn't do good either. So it has a lot to do with you know, of course, the weather. You know how that is. So anyway, guys, thanks again, and I hope to see you again maybe tomorrow. Bye.